that you have given birth to a baby? How could a disabled person like you do that? I thought it would have been impossible.
I don't think I told anyone about this. How did you find out?
I knew you were trying to keep it a secret. While Mom was in the hospital today, she said she saw someone that looked like you holding a newborn in her arms. I wasn't sure if it was really you, so I decided I should ask.
I see.
If you find it too difficult to raise a kid as a cripple, don't try coming over here asking for help. Mom, Dad, and we all don't want anything to do with you. And I'm sure you already know that.
And I live my life thinking that I don't have any of you as family anyway, so I'll be fine. Don't worry about me.
I never worry about you. I was just wondering if you'd try and use your kid as a way of coming to us for help. Because none of us are going to help you with that problem you created.
I have my husband here to help me with our baby, so you really don't need to keep talking about me.
It's wild that you were even able to find a husband as a cripple. He must be pretty bad looking to have to resort to marrying someone like you. I could never imagine how hard it is for him to have to choose you over just remaining single and free.
Well, someone like you wouldn't understand what true love is, especially our love. And I notice you keep calling me a cripple, yet this was all because of you. You haven't forgotten what you did to me all those years ago, right?
You're going to bring that story up again? Lame. All that happened was your weak legs finally breaking after you took a huge fall down some stairs.
You pushed me down the concrete stairs after church. After that, my life was changed forever. If it wasn't for that...
That was pretty funny, wasn't it? You fell down those stairs like a bowling ball.
That isn't something to laugh about. You would also burn me intentionally, and after my legs couldn't work anymore, you'd push me into the lake. Why did you treat me so badly?
You were just really clumsy is all. Not my fault you couldn't protect yourself. And since you would always get in my way, I had to find a way to release all my stress.
And you think doing harmful things to me is okay?
Well, you're still alive, so it's not like you need to get all deep about this.
I wouldn't be getting so personal about this if my life wasn't ruined by you.
Well, if you'd like me to, I can put you out of your misery to help you relax.
What the frick?
It was a joke. Don't get so angry over words. That's just bad communication skills.
If you ever get close to my family, I'll make you wish you were the one in the wheelchair.
I don't plan on seeing you guys. I have a wedding to look forward to. I'll be with a rich and handsome man. This is all a person like me could ask for.
Oh?
You could at least say congratulations.
Not after the way you've treated me.
You need to stop acting like a Grinch. No wonder your legs are useless. It's what you deserve.
Say whatever you'd like.
I'm going to wear a really gorgeous wedding dress and become one of the world's most amazing brides. You and I won't even look like we're sisters after the transformation I'll have.
Enjoy whatever form of happiness you call that.
I'm sorry to say this, but no cripples are allowed to come to my wedding, so...
I don't even want to come there, so that's not a problem.
That's right. You can stay home and enjoy taking care of a baby that will soon learn their mother is a freak. I don't blame them either.
Bye.
See ya! Make sure you don't get in the way of me and my family ever again. Okay?
My name is Kay, and I am a 34-year-old stay-at-home mom. I have been married for 5 years now, and have finally given birth to a really beautiful baby. Just like my little sister, Brooke, said, my legs are completely useless, making me handicapped. My legs, the burns on my chest, and the scars on my face are all due to the years of torture I sustained from my little sister. Ever since we were young, She would attack me, leaving me feeling like the outsider in my family. And my parents were rarely ever there to help me, as I was the older sister that should be able to protect herself. The horrible memory of being pushed down those church stairs is still very well fresh in my head. While I was living in a wheelchair going to therapy to learn how to walk again, I met my husband, and after our first encounter, we started dating. No matter if he's helping me with my physical struggles or my mental struggles, I am forever thankful that I fell in love with him. My family only consists of him and my baby, and to me, that is just enough. So after cutting ties to my old family, life has become a lot more beautiful. But from time to time, they will find ways to get in touch with me, and I have to keep my calm as I try my best to ignore them. Brooke is in a lot of trouble right now. And what do I have to do with it? We'd like you to give her one of your lungs. Huh? Do you know what you're asking? She has developed some issues with her lungs, so I'd really like it if you helped her. Oh? It seems that only you and I are able to successfully do the transplant. We even did tests on other people and they all came back as not being possible. And if the both of us give her one of our lungs, she can fully heal. Do they have to be from two different people? You're going to give her one of yours, right? Why should I? You're asking why? She's your little sister and is very sick. She's going to get married next month and came down with this horrible illness. I feel so bad for her. Seems that she just has really bad luck. She's your little sister. Why are you being such a piece of crap right now? Who was the one that treated me like a piece of crap all the time? Have you forgotten about what she did to me in your old age? Bringing up the past all the time is really getting old. And no matter what happened back then, we are still your family. I don't really get the feeling that you are my real family. So that must mean you aren't my family. And I am just some lost child. I'm sorry about what happened back then. But right now, Brooke's life is at stake here. I couldn't care less. I'm giving up one of my lungs as well, you know. Why are you saying no to this? I'm also really scared about the surgery. I don't know. If you love her so much, why not just give her both of your lungs? If I were to do that, I'd end up being the one 6 feet under. But she is the daughter that you love so much, right? I'd give both my lungs if my child needed them. But anyways, doing something like that is impossible right now. I have a baby to care for. You actually had a baby? Brooke messaged me a while back asking the same thing. And she told me after that she felt bad that my child would be raised by a handicapped person. Are you really going to be able to raise a child while in a wheelchair? The apple doesn't fall far from the tree. She said the exact same thing. Well, how about you just give that baby up for adoption? What? You and your husband can make another one later down the road. But right now, Brooke has only a little more time left to live if she doesn't get the transplant. You shouldn't have to think about who to care more about right now. But I guess you are an idiot. Not everyone is willing to sacrifice themselves to save those that cause them harm. Why are you treating us so terribly right now? Because I don't think of you guys as my family. So saying things like this won't make me any more upset than I already am. You really are the worst daughter ever. The only family I have right now is my husband and my baby. I barely even know the three of you at this point. I never imagined I'd have a daughter treat me this poorly. Who was it that treated me this poorly? Whatever. We'll try again to see if anyone else in the family can successfully give Brooke one of their lungs.
aren't going to give me a lung, huh? Are you crazy?
Seems like you're doing okay.
I can use my hands, but breathing is really difficult right now.
Sounded like it was getting pretty bad.
Help me! There shouldn't be a reason for me to die right now.
Well, right now, with the body I have and the baby I need to raise, there's no need for me to go out giving my organs away.
Treating your little sister like she is garbage is pretty low of you.
So you only say you're my little sister when you need something? I believe you're the one that always treated me like trash anyway.
I can only remember a few instances, but
I always thought that one day you'd feel the same pain I had to go through. And it looks like that day is today.
well, I'm glad that your dream came true.
Whether you live through this or not, it doesn't bother me. I just want you to experience my pain. So no matter which way you end up, I'll be happy.
Then, let me say this last thing before I go. If you give me one of your lungs, you'd still know that I had to go through these painful surgeries to get better.
I already told you that I'm not doing it for you. Unless you're going to get me my legs back, I'm just not going to help you.
Maybe I should have pushed you down another flight of stairs. But you're all right to worry more about your baby over my lungs.
You act like I care to hear that from you. Me giving up another piece of myself would be for nothing. You just end up healthy enough to torment me again.
I'm literally on the brink of death, and you're still going to act cold towards me?
I'm trying my best not to get even more upset right now. You should be thankful I even replied to your message.
I'm able to eat and drink a little, but of course these lungs are starting to get really weak.
Of course they are.
I'm also getting really tired of laying in the hospital bed all day.
So was I, after all the times you sent me to the hospital.
My fiancé ran away as well.
I see.
He said he wanted to be with someone healthy, but he sure is right.
Even if you were healthy, you still have a bunch of other problems with your personality.
I don't think you have to keep saying such awful things to me while I'm this sick.
Your mom said to me that I should give my baby up for adoption so that I can help you. Seems they really do only love you.
Sounds like Mom to me. I'd say the same thing if I were in her position.
But you shouldn't say something like that.
I know. I know that I would never be able to say that to someone else.
You seem to have gotten a lot more mature over the past few minutes.
Well, my life is going to be ending pretty soon, so I've had time to think about what my life was like.
I see.
Do you think I'll be able to go to heaven?
I think it was already decided that you're going to hell.
That's too bad. I really want to go to heaven.
Well, you'll find a lot of people that are just like you to make friends with in hell.
I really want to meet that cat we had when we were kids.
Tiger?
Yeah, Tiger. I loved him so much. When I first found him on the street and Mom told me we couldn't keep him, you came to my side and helped win Mom over.
I guess that's right.
If Tiger was still alive, I would have never become this crappy of a little sister.
That's right. After he passed away, you became pretty scary.
That was the first time I saw something that used to move around so much, lay there motionless. And to think I'll soon be like that. I just can't imagine it.
Brooke.
I never asked, but is your baby a boy or a girl?
A girl. Her name is Charlotte.
I see. I bet she looks just like you. I wish I could have met her.
I wouldn't want her getting any bad influence from you, so I probably wouldn't have ever let you see her.
Well, even from a distance, I would have loved to see her.
If she'd see you, she'd probably think you were a monster or something.
I'm sure you'd make her think that. I'm sorry for how I treated you back then. It seems I'm finally coming around to seeing that I was wrong.
What the heck are you talking about?
I guess I'm just thinking about the past too much.
I guess I really should have given you one of my lungs.
I would have never wanted it from you, being such a young and busy mother.
Can't believe you ended up like this.
I guess this is what they call getting what one deserves, huh? And it looks like my time came sooner than I thought.
Brooke, I'm sorry for not helping you.
I'm sorry as well for destroying your legs. I never apologized for that, but I finally am.
I'm pretty strong, so losing my legs wasn't that bad for me.
It's getting difficult to use my phone. My hands are weak and I'm feeling sleepy.
I see. Then go to sleep.
I'm sorry for the terrible things Mom said to you.
It's fine.
Kate, I'm really sorry about everything.
It's fine. You can rest now.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
That ended up being the last time I ever talked to Brooke. She was only 31 years old. I'm not sure what Brooke ended up telling my mom and dad, but they both came to me and apologized for everything they did in the past to me. I always thought of them as being the worst parents on the face of this planet, but now I at least view them both a little better. After this, I was able to continue caring for my baby girl. But every so often, I think about how Brooke might have reacted to seeing her cute little face. I still can't believe that her last words to me were of her being sorry. I could have never imagined the day that she would say that. I always think about how hard that must have been for her, and just the thought of how much strength she had in the end to say that. It just makes my chest get all tight and painful. At least in the end, we were able to have a conversation that resembled that of normal sisters. All of the horrible memories I had of her up until now have all gone away after hearing her say sorry to me. I now feel the sense of sadness that comes from the fact that I realized I really did want to become her big sister again. It only took her passing away to realize that. Of course, now, something like that isn't possible, but luckily during her last moments, I was able to talk to her as though she really was the little sister I lost long ago. Goodbye, Brooke.